begin this hour with breaking news just into CNN. The Georgia prosecutor leading the state's election interference case against President-elect Donald Trump is now disqualified. CNN's Caitlin Polantz is here with more. Caitlin, what can you tell us about this? This is just coming in the last several minutes. This is a big development.
A big development, and a big development that Donald Trump has wanted for a long time. That case against him in Georgia, the criminal case where it's accusing him and several others of a racketeering conspiracy related to the 2020 election, it's already been paused. Now it's not even backburnered. This is a case that will be dead in the water because the Georgia Court of Appeals is now saying that Fani Willis, the leader of the prosecution against Donald Trump, the district attorney in Fulton County, Georgia, she should be disqualified from being able to bring that case. The Georgia Court of Appeals is saying that it's a significant appearance of impropriety caused by the conduct of a public prosecutor. That is Willis, how she behaved, how she was speaking about the case, about Trump publicly, about how she.
And see, like, that's another thing, too. Like, you can't be like so angry, have so much vitriol on someone else, and then have your house out of such disorder. Like, you're over here saying this about that person, but you're at home doing this, dating the prosecutor, doing all these things you shouldn't do as a public official, and then you're over here trying to talk about Mr. Trump's conduct. It just doesn't work. Hypocrites don't work.
He was having a relationship with the top prosecutor that was concealed in this, a man named Nathan Wade. All of that, previously, the trial level judge had looked at and said, Fani Willis can stay on this case. We're not dismissing the indictment, but the Court of Appeals is now taking another look and saying, no, the trial judge was wrong. Fani Willis should be disqualified from continuing to lead this case. It would be a long process, or it will be a long process, to replace her, which is why I say this case is dead in the water now without Fani Willis, the person who was leading this case against Donald Trump in Fulton County. And just to keep tabs on how many cases there are against Donald Trump criminally, the other two in federal court, January 6th, and classified documents, those are dismissed. And then the additional case in New York City, where he was set to be sentenced, that sentencing is now not happening. So as Donald Trump enters the presidency, each of these courts that is handling a criminal case is essentially removing that issue from him to have to deal with in any period of time in the near future.
All right, Caitlin Polantz, thanks for that added perspective. Let me bring in CNN senior legal analyst Ellie Honig. Ellie, what can you tell us about this case down in Georgia, the Fulton County case alleging election subversion against Donald Trump and a whole cadre of other co-defendants? Caitlin Polantz was saying that potentially this case is just completely dead now. Is that the case? Is it completely dead, or is it possible you could have another prosecutor come in and take it over?
Well, Jim, for all practical purposes, it's over. This case was already in deep trouble because of the conduct of the district attorney, Fani Willis, and now it's all but over. So just to remind people, this is one of the 4 criminal indictments that had been brought against Donald Trump. The allegations that Fani Willis made here and the Fulton County DA's office made here related to Donald Trump's effort to subvert the 2020 election. There are many other defendants beyond Donald Trump in this case. Now, during the pretrial process, Donald Trump and some of his co-defendants alleged that the DA, Fani Willis, had a conflict of interest. She had a relationship, which she later admitted, with Nathan Wade, a person who had been brought in from the outside to be the lead prosecutor on this case. There were a series of televised hearings on this issue.
And see, like that shows the incompetence there. Like these dudes, like you guys got all these allegations, you got this case, but you can't even prosecute. You brought in some outside dude. You brought in your boyfriend, try to pay your boyfriend because you couldn't do it yourself. And then you just fumbled the ball. You fumbled the ball. And look, this isn't the only case. The YSL case with Young Thug, she's in charge of this thing too. Same thing. Can't keep it together. Can't, like, all kinds of misconduct going on behind the scenes. People talking to witnesses they shouldn't talk to. All kinds of shit. And where did that go? Nowhere. So the last 4 years wasted. Fulton County, you guys should be pissed. This woman ran. She literally ran on going after Trump. And she's just been like, she is on another planet. Look at her over here. Look at her over here. She's on a whole nother planet. Has no clue what's going on, saying, oh, don't worry about me.
They over there running their mouth I'm over here paying them no mind, thriving, and Bishop winning.
Yeah, no, your career is over. Your career as a prosecutor is over. Your public official career is over. You dropped the bag. Joe sent you in there to do the job, and you could not do the job for Joe. So guess what? You about to be up out of here, and that's good though. That's good for everybody. That's good for the American people. That is what we want. You know, your conduct, the whole case. Come on, look, this guy just won the re-election. You guys couldn't feel that the whole time. You guys couldn't feel like what you guys were doing, that the people weren't on the side of what you guys were doing. You guys couldn't feel that the whole time. You telling me that? You're gonna tell me you're still gonna try to force it through even after your misconduct? You couldn't recuse yourself and go try to get somebody else to do it. That's what I'm saying. Your ego is the reason why this happened, and we're glad that they disqualified you. So look, make sure you hit that like. Let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you hit that like, hit that subscribe, and put a notification bell so you know when I go live and make a new video. All right, guys, peace.